USAF F-35C aircraft.
F-35C aircraft on CVN-71. A North Korean M1989 SPH. V-2 Spirit aircraft fleet being built. F-35A jet. Rolls-Royce's own Spitfire PS-853 and unarmed, high-altitude photo reconnaissance. The Orshnik missile system. F-15 Eagle. South Korea has released footage of the KALCM long-range cruise missile test. The FA-50 was the test platform, and the KALCM is a dedicated weapon for the KF-21. Reportedly, it can be sold as a package with the KF-21. The main features are a completely new powerful turbofan engine, full-fledged stealth, guidance systems, and heavy ground penetrator warhead. The range varies depending on the flight mode, but the basic range is over 500 kilometers, and the maximum range is estimated at 800 km+. The FA-50 has plans to use a slightly smaller cruise missile than this. Most Korean air-launched medium-sized and large dedicated missiles are being developed in line with the KF-21 Block 2 schedule. Britain to order 12 American F-35A fighters for NATO nuclear umbrella. The purchased F-35A will become, among other things, carriers of American B-61 nuclear bombs. MAM series guided ammunition. Osram anti-aircraft guided missiles. P-38 Lightning and F-22 Raptor. F-16 aircraft maneuver. Japan F-15 Eagle. F-14 Tomcat missile launch. F-35 aircraft. USAF B-2 dropped a Bu-57 MOP. USAF F-16 full weapons. F-100. USAF F-35 Lightning II. S-300 missile. MALDJ missile attached to AB-52 aircraft. GBU-57 massive ordnance penetrators, MOPs. GBU-57A MOP for B-2 Spirit aircraft. Patriot air defense systems. An F-35 fighter jet crashed in a desert area. This is almost real. What do you think? An N-65. AIM-54 Phoenix. The A2SM-XLR, an extended-range version of the AASM hammer bombs. These are long-range guided bombs that are currently difficult to intercept. However, new countermeasure systems are already being tested and could be deployed within the year. 9M113M Conquers M. Bunker Busters Missile. JDAM reload to F-16 aircraft. AIM-7 missile. Gen X RF decoy ammunition. M202 grenade launcher. Of all the existing collections, which one is the most impressive? AB-10 with several tones JDAM. A pair of UMP-VD-30SN glide weapons under the port wing of a VKS Su-34 strike fighter. Beatty missile. S-400 missile launch. New hypersonic missile ASM-3A for F-2 aircraft. The Leonardo AW-149s in Polish service have successfully been integrated with Hellfire anti-tank missiles and 70mm laser-guided rockets. British soldier examining a knocked-out German 88mm gun north of Rome, June 18, 1944. Sagel medium-range ballistic missile. That will continue to supply with artillery shells in 2026. The Hexalauncher presented by MBDA. A pod that can carry, within the space of a scalp, 6 Smart Glider, gliding, 100 kilometers, or Smart Cruiser, motorized, 200 kilometers, guided bombs. That is up to 18 weapons on Rafale. The MBT, Tactical Ballistic Missile. New missile from MBDA. Beautiful stealth fighter jet, F-35. New rocket drone changes everything. Beyond reason, an F-35 fighter jet crashed in a desert area. This is almost real. What do you think? M51 SLBM submarine. Give directions to the F-16 pilot to take off. F-35 fighter is very large. Anti-aircraft missile complex THAAD. Ready to launch. F-35 aircraft? RAPID fire. New HIMARS MLRS. Missile and JDAM bomb reload, U.S. Navy. Eurofighter Typhoon hardpoints, total 13, 8 times underwing, and 5 times under fuselage pylon stations, holding in excess of 9,000 kilograms of payload, typical multi-role configuration for Tranche 2P1E 4 times AMRAAM, 2 times OSRAAM/IRIS-T, 4 times ZGBU-16/Paveway 4, 2 times 1,000-liter supersonic fuel tanks. The AP rounds fired by the British 77mm tank gun used on the Comet tank. 12.7 by 108mm 1SL and 1SLT, tracer, cartridges. What is this? I see the bearing releases the plunger, but don't understand the second pin and spring. The Gabriel V anti-ship missile. What type of missiles are attached to the bottom of the MiG-23? AGM-158C long-range anti-ship missile, RASM. During World War II, the Germans built a fake wooden airfield to deceive the Allies. After months of observation, the Royal Air Force dropped a single fake wooden bomb on it.
Britain is preparing a large-scale increase in missile weapons, planning to increase the stock of cruise missiles to 7,000.
10 centimeters M99 shrapnel, technical questions. Air Defense System, Iron Dome, Israel, versus Cordet 15, Iran. Arrow 3, exo-atmospheric anti-ballistic missile system. 6th generation Spike NLOS precision missile point-to-point missile. Soviet self-propelled 203mm cannon 2S7 Pion. Sejal 2 is a medium ballistic missile that uses solid fuel with a range of plus or minus 2,000 to 2,500 kilometers. Shahab 3 ballistic missile warhead fragment. Which one do you think is the best? T-72 Assad Babel, Type 96 and Merkava Mk2. Israel versus Iran armored fighting vehicles. Several variants of the M1126 Stryker armored personnel carrier. ZIS 376, 2mm anti-tank gun. Panzerfaust 3T. Shahab 3 versus Jericho 3 missile. The 61-13 first production unit completed ahead of schedule. Airburst munitions. Mortars variant. 15 cm Nebelwerfer 41 rocket launcher. OICW QTS 11 to 20 mm. Storm Shadow/MBDA Scalp EG cruise missile. 155 mm ammunition family, high precision over long distances. KTSSM variant. MLRS missile. Serbian-made anti-tank missile bomber. M982 Excalibur precision-guided projectile. Available technology has significantly improved indirect fire accuracy. 9M113-1 anti-tank missile and K155-meter artillery projectile. Automatic cannon ammunition 20 to 57 millimeters. Cleaning the deck of the aircraft carrier at the same time. I tried really hard to get this up. What type of bomb is this? RPV-16 thermobaric rocket launcher. S-25 of unguided missile. New ballistic missile? Hypervelocity air thrust missile. The government plans to purchase Rapid Ranger air defense systems, as well as Marlet light multi-purpose missiles from the UK. The British had ordered 300 Valentine tanks in Canada. In total, 1,420 Valentine 6, 7, and VIIA tanks were built at the Angus shops in Montreal in 1940. Reloading ammunition on the Su-76 light self-propelled gun. American anti-tank rockets. Strange Russian tanks, Soviet objects 326 and 327 from the 1970s. T-10 tank. By 1955 the Leningrad OKBT had designed a two-plane stabilization. This new modification was designated Object 267 SP2, and in 1957 P-82 Grauman stabilized Site T2S29-14 entered service. This version was produced for 1 year with 130 units produced. The M72 Law, light anti-tank weapon. Crew prepares weapons on a ship. Modern infantry fighting vehicles, AFVs, 1, Type 86 if, China, 2. BMP-2 Sarath 3. VTT-323 North Korea. The Type 86, WZ-501, BMP-2 Sarath, and VTT-323 are infantry fighting vehicles, AFVs, from China, India, and North Korea, respectively, each reflecting the design philosophies and operational needs of their militaries. The Chinese Type 86 is a licensed copy of the Soviet BMP-1, featuring a 73mm smoothbore gun and a Malyutka ATGM launcher. Its key advantage is its amphibious capability and relatively low cost, making it widely exported and upgraded. However, its thin armor and outdated firepower limit its effectiveness against modern threats. Later variants, like the Type 86A, have improved firepower with a 30mm autocannon, but it remains mechanically simple and lightly protected. The Indian BMP-2 Sabot is a locally produced variant of the Soviet BMP-2, equipped with a 30mm autocannon and conquers ATGMs. It offers better firepower than the Type 86, with improved stabilization and night fighting capabilities. The Sabot is also amphibious and has slightly enhanced armor, though it retains the BMP-2's vulnerability to RPGs and mines. India has upgraded some units with better optics and ERA, explosive reactive armor, but its mobility remains limited compared to newer IFVs. The North Korean VTT-323 is a domestically modified version of the Chinese Type 63 APC, converted into an IFV by adding a turret with a 14.5mm KPV heavy machine gun or, in some variants, a 73mm gun similar to the BMP-1. Its main advantage is its rugged simplicity and ease of mass production, fitting North Korea's doctrine of large, low-cost armored forces. However, it lacks amphibious capability, has poor armor protection, and suffers from outdated firepower compared to the BMP-2 or modernized Type 86 variants. In summary, the Type 86 provides China and its customers with a cost-effective, amphibious IFV. The BMP-2 Sabot offers India a balanced mix of firepower and mobility, while the VTT-323 reflects North Korea's emphasis on quantity over quality, prioritizing simplicity and mass deployment over advanced capabilities. The Army will receive 3 batteries, 3x8 vehicles, of SHORAD anti-aircraft systems on Mars chassis from the Czech company SVOS, which will also supply a turret for mounting RBS-70 rocket launchers. The user will be the 25th Anti-Aircraft Missile Regiment. The turret on the Mars vehicle can hold up to 3 RBS-70/NG anti-aircraft systems, and they can be easily deployed and removed, so the operator can very easily take down one RBS-70/NG, for example, and move it to a better position with a view, such as the roof of a building. The French battle submarine Surcouf, which was armed with 2x203mm, 2x37mm AA guns, 4x13.2mm AMGs, 6x550mm torpedoes and 4x400mm torpedoes. Artillery shells manufactured by Kalyani. During the American Civil War, the Hunley submarine, also called the H.L. Hunley, was a Confederate submarine. In 1864, it became the first submarine to successfully sink the USS Housatonic, an enemy vessel. Focke-Wulf FW-189. Surcouf submarine 1929. The Royal Navy's first uncrewed submarine launched.